Go!
WWE 2K25 Universe Mode details have officially dropped, and I gotta say, this one hits home for me. If you've been rocking with the channel for a while, you already know, Universe Mode is where it all started for me. My very first video was a Ruthless Aggression Universe tutorial, and from there, it just took off. So getting this early look at the mode in 2K25, it's like a glimpse into the future of the content we're about to cook up on the channel. And real quick, before we dive into all the updates, don't forget, I'm running a WWE 2K25 giveaway. If you want a shot at getting the game for free, check the pinned comment and the description for all the details. All right, let's get into it. So the first thing is the new Universe Mode hub screen. And I'm not gonna lie, I love this change already. In past games, setting up Universe Mode meant clicking through a maze of submenus just to find stuff like rivalries, tag teams, or title management. It was clunky, it was slow, and if you were like me, constantly tweaking stuff, it was a pain. But in 2K25, they streamlined it all into one clean screen. It's all right there. Rivalries, titles, tag teams, divisions, and I love that because it just makes the whole process feel faster and way more organized. This is exactly the kind of quality of life change that makes my life easier whenever I'm building those big era-specific universes. And it shows 2K is actually thinking about how players use the mode, not just what looks pretty. Next up, the calendar changes. And honestly, this is the kind of freedom we needed for years. In the older games, you were locked into a Sunday-only PLE setup and your weekly shows could only happen on certain days. Now, total freedom. You can put shows on any day of the week, and you can even have multiple shows on the same day. That opens up so many creative possibilities. Like if you want to run Raw versus Nitro Monday Night Wars, you can actually do it now. Or if you want a minor NXT show to run before SmackDown on Fridays, that's possible too. An additional update they did was made 2-day PLEs, and it's not just locked to WrestleMania. Any PLE can be 2 nights, and you can schedule them however you want. So if you want to get wild and put Royal Rumble on a Tuesday and Wednesday, you can. It's all customizable now. And for someone like me who likes making my universes as realistic as possible,
listen up, Dwayne, you bald fraud!
This is a massive W. Now, this might sound minor to some, but the match table improvements, these are a game changer. In the past, match tables were a mess, and all match types got lumped into one big list. And no matter how much you tried to customize things, you'd end up with way too many tag team matches or something weird, like title matches happening way too often, or not at all. And now, WWE 2K25 broke the tables into separate tabs. So you got main events, undercard matches, and title matches all separate. That makes it so much easier to control the flow of your shows, and hopefully it cuts down all the weird match bugs Universe Mode is famous for. Anyone spent hours trying to balance the show knows this is a huge upgrade. Speaking of time savers, the roster management update is another big plus. Now, you can select multiple superstars at once and move between brands. No more going into each profile one by one, it's all streamlined. And all those submenus for alignment, attire, and stats are all combined onto one screen. Again, it's a small change, but for people like me who are constantly updating brands for Ruthless Aggression setups, it's a blessing. All right. Let's talk about the promo system. This part is a little disappointing, but promos are tied directly into rivalry actions. So if you're not in a rivalry, you're not getting promos. And even when you do, there's only 5 types. You got accept open challenge, call outs, issue open challenge, promote interrupt, and self-promote. That's it. No backstage segments, no sit down interviews, nothing like that. While I do appreciate the effort that 2K is putting in, honestly, the promo system feels half-baked. And for players who want more storytelling tools, this is probably a bigger disappointment. Overall, Universe Mode in WWE 2K25 is definitely a step forward, but it's not a home run. The calendar flexibility, match table improvements, and roster management tools are all great changes.